Hey, good evening, everybody. Am I live on Facebook? Let me make sure I'm live in the group. There's going to come a time where we're not going to be able to do that anymore. I just saw a post from Brian Saunders. I've been wanting to go live with you guys for a little bit, just to kind of let you know where we're at with things. And I got to hurry. I'm not going to be long because, let me raise my chair. I have to catch a flight first thing in the morning. So wait for you guys to come on. Let's see. People are already coming on. Okay, let me find where we're at here. A couple of things I want to share with you. I want to share what I've been doing with you guys. And also, we'll talk about the problem that Brian just posted. Oh, wow, there's already 10 people on. Okay, cool. All right. Y'all are starting to see that my hair curls naturally. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've been working on, but I want to talk to you about something that keeps happening to me and keeps happening to me. It's been a long day, guys. I'm tired, and I got to catch on. I got to do 3 flights tomorrow. I got to fly to Vegas. Two flights to get to one flight to get to Vegas. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. And then 2 flights to leave the country. So I wanted to jump on here really quick and kind of tell you what's going on. So something that is kind of freaky. Like if you ever talk to Jimena, she'll tell you like Chad thinks he speaks things into existence like more powerful than anybody you're going to know. Honest to God truth. I speak things to existence like fast. And I've shared this story before with you guys, but there's times where I have to go pick up my daughter and I have to like drive like 2.5 hours, and sometimes it's black ice, and I'll start having like these visions of like wrecking and like hurting my kids and things like that, and I'll literally have to stop, pull over to the side of the road. And I know it's gonna sound kind of crazy to you guys, but I will literally stop and like pray and like try to clear my head, because I don't want to speak that into existence, because I do speak things into existence, both good and bad. Craziest thing you've ever seen. But I just kind of want to share something with you that to me kind of freaks me out a little bit. So it was this time about a year ago, something woke me up out of my sleep, and I don't know, I don't remember what it was, but somehow I ended up on Facebook, and I watched this video from this very well-known speaker. Now, I've seen Tony Robbins and Les Brown and all those guys. I love all motivational speakers, okay? But this guy in particular, I don't know what it was, but he really inspired me. He really impressed me. And I said, that guy right there is somebody I look up to. And I didn't really even know him. I knew the name. I'm not going to mention this. If he chooses to come into our community, that's fine. But I knew the name, was very, very familiar with the name, very, very successful, but didn't really know who he was. And I said, someday I'm going to make it to his event and do his $100,000 training, everything he's got. And I made a post at that very moment. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I made a post, and it basically said, I believe that God was speaking to me and giving me a message. And for some reason, I'm supposed to connect with this guy, and I'm supposed to like be a part of his world. Now, I've shared the Al Pacino story with you guys before, where Al Pacino was my hero, and someday I wanted to meet him. And then a month later, I had the chance to do that. That happened. But now here's another instance where I just knew that somehow I was supposed to connect with this individual. So I made the post on Facebook. I'll probably go find the post. And I was going to actually go like a day later, hop on a plane and go to his training in LA. I didn't do it. So a week later, I believe he was in either Thailand or Singapore. And I have a partner named RJ, very, very big in the cryptocurrency world. And RJ had told me, I want to be a speaker, Chad. I want to do what you do. I said, well, I don't speak very much, but I know the guy that does. Here's who you need to see. And I actually sent RJ to this guy's event. Okay, that's how impressed I was. And after RJ attended there, I said, what'd you think? Did you like it? He goes, man, I'm absolutely blown away by that guy. Like, I'm so very grateful. Like, I think I'm going to go take everything he has. I'm like, yeah, he's really good, isn't he? Well, then life gets in the way. And, I working with you guys and doing survey and everything else. And I've always come across this guy again. And I've always been inspired every time I've seen him, but I've never actually taken action. All of a sudden, guys, I can't explain it. I just can't explain it. This guy who I make the post a year ago contacts me out of the blue and says, I've heard so many great things about you. I respect you. What can we do to work together? I love Everlesson. Can you pitch it to my people? And I'm like, did this really just happen? And so I'm talking to Jimena tonight, and she's like, Chad, I keep telling you, you speak things into existence faster than anybody else I know. Like that fast, things happen for you. So what she said to me is you have to be very, very positive. And she's right. There's some things I got to work on because I don't sleep much and I'm tired. And so sometimes I can be a real asshole to be frank with you. Right. So I just wanted to share that with you. So this individual, I'm going to be doing a webinar to his people on Wednesday. He asked me to come out to his event and speak at his event. And I'm like, all I wanted to do is be a student. But because I put my intentions out there in the world, and because I believe in the things that I teach you guys, this stuff keeps happening. It keeps happening. And every single time, Jimena's like, well, why are you surprised? I'm like, because it's just unbelievable to me that when you set your intentions on something, to this day, I've witnessed it 100 times, guys. I can share so many stories with you, so many stories. And to this day, it still freaks me out. I'm still like, how did that happen? And I know, I see what Acapello's saying. Acapello's hitting on Psalms 46:10, which is, be still and know I am God. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not one to preach at you guys or anything else, but I had miracles happen in my life. God gave me back my little girl that I was fighting to win back, and I was losing every time, no matter what I did. And I had a friend, you guys have met him, his name is Kendall, and he said, Chad, learn this verse. And I learned that verse. I said, okay, big man up in the sky, you got it. It's all yours. And as soon as I let go, I saw 2 miracles instantly in my life. And I'm not going to share that with you guys because it's not a religious talk by any means. But yes, I do have strong faith in God, and he does work through me. And I believe that he does work through you guys. And hopefully it doesn't offend anybody, but I have a very, very strong belief on that. And I do think that's why a lot of crazy things happen to me. So I just wanted to share that with you. See what Ray's saying? He's saying, I remember that post. So Ray, if you remember that post, it was about this time last year. You should be just as freaked out as I am right now. And out of all the people, think about all the speakers, all the bloggers, all the podcasters, all the marketers, out of everybody that could have reached out to me. And guys, I never contacted him. I never sent a message. I never made any attempt except that post, and I never mentioned his name in the post. I'm known as being cryptic. I was cryptic in that post, and yet he still comes to me. You got to find something to believe in. You got to start writing down your goals. You got to start saying stuff out loud, because pretty much every goal that I've been writing down from the time that I started teaching you guys to write down your goals, almost all of them came true. There's still a couple of them that are pretty big, but most of them have come true. And one of my goals was, I'm not going to tell you where we're going, but we're going somewhere for a few days. That was one of my goals. And now I get to do it. So it's crazy, right? To me, it's just crazy. I don't think I'm anything special. I believe in the energy that we put out there. I believe in whatever you put out comes back at you. So you guys have heard me say, I think the law of attraction is bullshit. I still think the law of attraction is bullshit. I still think I can't just sit here in my chair and come up with these goals and, this is what I want in my life, and it's all of a sudden going to come back to me. I believe that's bullshit. Like, I don't buy into that. But what I do believe in is combining that with intentions. I believe in the law of intention. I think you have to take action. And when you have that level of energy out there and you have those actions, then this stuff starts happening. But who am I, right? So I just wanted to share that with you guys because, it freaked me out. It's a little scary, and it keeps happening. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But I also wanted to share what I've been doing today. So when I was in the car dealing with all that snow last weekend, I told you guys that you don't have a choice. If you want to succeed, you don't have a choice. You have to do things you don't want to do, right? You just don't have a choice, period. And so today I had this dream, and I started visioning I'm not kidding you. I started visioning what our sales pages need to look like. So I started hearing people bitching about the pages that people are buying from right now. They're like, well, it doesn't explain this, and this is too complicated, and you still have stuff that you offer during the launch. So do I get that? Like, I heard all this in my head, and I actually visualized the whole entire process, what our pages need to look like. So this morning when I woke up, I'm like, okay, we have no choice. People in the business think I'm a copywriter. I'm not a copywriter. I guess I'm okay with copy, but I'm not a copywriter. I hate doing copy, guys. I hate doing copy, and I hate doing sales pages. So I said to myself, I'm going to get this done. You know why? I don't have a choice. I need a page to put people in Survey and Everlesson and Easy Links and everything else. And the pages are out there. We're good for the launch, but that doesn't work for cold traffic, right? I need a page. I don't have time to wait because I'm going to get this done. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. So I've been doing that myself. I don't have a choice. And I said to myself, before we decided to actually take a trip, which that happened like an hour, maybe 2 hours ago, we decided that. So I said to myself, no matter what, I'm not going to bed until I get this done. I don't have a choice. You guys, are you starting to pick up on that? We don't have choices if we want to move forward and we want to succeed. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Let me come over here. Okay. So here's what you have in Photoshop. And I want you guys to type in the chat. Hold on. I want to see how excited you guys are. And let me turn down the volume here. Hold on. I got the volume off. Okay, because I want you guys' comments. I want you guys to comment in the chat how many people plan on blowing this up. I want to see if we can get over 200 comments on this call, guys. Okay? Here is your new sales page. Look how clean this looks. Do you see this? We got this video here for you guys. This will convert. This is a beautiful, nice SaaS sales page. I did it myself. I'm like, you know what? We're going to get this done. No excuses. We're going to get this done. I don't have a choice, right? So what do you guys think? Are you liking this? Are you liking this? Is this not beautiful or what? Very, very simplified. We got our proven process. And all I want you guys to do is put people into the trials. That's it. So we got 5 simple steps. Create your membership, choose your theme, set up your payment options, create your first course, rinse and repeat. And guys, I am actually, let me see how many comments we got. I can't see the comments. I'm actually in the process right now of working with Jimena, where when you refer somebody in the system, we're actually trying to set it up where we're going to get on a call with them. We're going to have a team that gets on a call with them and walks them through the whole entire process. Make sure that they know, what type of niche to go after. Make sure that they actually create their membership, that they create their course, that they know that we have an amazing community, right? So this page here, I spent a lot of time on this, guys. A lot of time on this, just basically summarizing the main features, right? So we talk about some of our popular courses: graphic design, guitar lessons, programming, photography, fitness and health, jobs and employment, graphics and animation, coaching and mentoring, right? Then we got Eric. Eric is our big, we're going to go with what Jimena came up with, not because she's my significant other, but I think it's the best one. And that is the Everlesson Ballers Club. I love the term baller. I think it's perfect for what we're doing. And now I need to try to figure out what we're going to give away to the ballers and what we're going to give away to the arrivals, right? I loved both of those. I thought they were really, really great. But if you recall, she's also the one that helped us come up with the name Everlesson. So that's definitely a gift that she has. But Eric Collin, he is the one that went out there and did the big deal with the gamification. So yes, he is the one that we're featured for a testimonial. We might feature some more, but this is completely different, guys. We're not asking for a penny. We're just trying to get them into a free trial. And it's not a launch. You don't want to have a bunch of videos on there. You don't want to have a bunch of screenshots. You don't want to have this stuff for SaaS. Now, many of you, you guys welcomed a guy named Aaron Kroll yesterday. Okay, so if you didn't welcome Aaron, please go find that post and welcome Aaron. And what Aaron is doing, Aaron, first of all, became an Everlesson user himself. He was over on ClickFunnels. We reached out to him because he is one of the top dogs for helping platforms sell on a SaaS level. He is a trial expert. And so we went out there and we hired him and we want to work with him. And so he is watching things in the group very, very closely. He's watching you. He's watching me. He's watching the platform. He's going to walk us through this whole entire process. And we're really, really excited. So if you see him getting involved, if you see him asking a lot of questions or anything like that, please just give him the information he needs, help him out so that we can take this even further. Because I am definitely no SaaS expert. I'm good at launching, but SaaS is a totally different ballgame because it's cold traffic. And so, you guys know me. You're comfortable with me. I could probably send you to a sales page and there would be a Batman video on there. And I've proved that you will go and buy whatever it is I'm selling, even if I got the wrong video on there. You guys did that to me once, right? But if you do that with cold traffic, well, they're not as forgiving, okay? So please, if he asks for your guys' help, please help out. So you can see here's Eric Collins. Then we got our integrations here. I had a call from Matt Collin, who is Mark Thompson's partner. And he said, hey, Chad, I noticed on your sales page that you didn't feature Pay Kickstart. Is there any way you could put our logo on there? So I just want you guys to know that even though my choice is Thrivecart, I really like Thrivecart for some reason. It's just easy for me. We also are integrated with Pay Kickstart. And Mark Thompson and Matt Collin are top-notch friends. They're just amazing marketers. They create top-notch software. There's nothing wrong with Pay Kickstart either. Matter of fact, I think Jimena was using it before I got her using Thrivecart. Okay, so Pay Kickstart, Thrivecart, both great options. The cat is out of the bag, so I'm going to tell you guys, I really want to get this over 200 comments, but it is official, and I've been hinting about this for about the last year now, and we have officially became the platform for JVZoo. So the only reason why I say that is because Omar Martin went out there and he already told everybody about Zoo Member. So yes, that is a very, very big deal for us. That puts Everlesson on the map, and that stops a lot of people from thinking that they're going to go out there and create some half-assed membership platform and they're going to compete with us, because that was no small task. And you guys have to understand, for a platform who happens to be like, you got to give JVZoo a lot of credibility, because they're in like the Inc. 500 and everything else, whatever that is, right? They're top of the game, right? And that's like 70,000. I don't know. I don't remember how many affiliates it is, but it's just crazy numbers. And so you're going to see Zoo Member, and you're going to see it powered by Everlesson. Now, I would have never told you that, but again, we have Omar Martin to thank for that. But I just wanted to thank you guys as well, because you guys are the driving factor with what we do. And I believe that if you guys had not been as excited with the platform when we brought it out, if you had not been attending these live feeds, if you had not built up this community right here, I don't think I would have ever kept going forward with it. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure I would have moved on to something else. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for that. My amazing significant other, she's the one that put the nail in the coffin. She's the one that finally got the deal done. But I want to thank you guys for helping us get to that level. That is a very, very big deal, along with the influential person I was telling you about a minute ago. That's a big deal. And then we have another big deal coming up here in a couple of weeks as well. So great things are happening. And again, I contribute that to you guys. Okay? So you can see Everlesson can be viewed on mobile. And then check this out. So at the bottom of all of our SaaS pages, what we're going to do is we're going to put them on a webinar. So you guys have seen my webinars where I say, okay, look, we're going to go over to Udemy, and we're going to find inspiration. We're going to create our outline. Then we're going to go, I can't remember the 3 steps, but I'm going to introduce them to the 3 steps, help them kind of find their niche or whatever, because all we're trying to do is put them in a free trial. That's it. So they're going to watch this webinar here. And can anybody guess what webinar platform we are going to be using to do that? Can anybody guess? I'm so excited about this, guys. So very excited that all of this is finally, like, all the pieces are coming together, right? We got our auto webinar platform here. So they're going to be watching on the Everlesson auto webinar platform. They're actually going to be learning about Everlesson on our own webinar platform. And then, of course, we go into support. And I'm going to have testimonials here. I haven't figured out how this section is going to open up yet, but we will be reaching out to you guys for testimonials. And I would really appreciate if you would do that. And everybody is saying Zoom. Nope, Zoom is not the platform. We're going to use our own platform, guys. If you don't know, see what it says here? This webinar is using a platform that is part of the Everlesson system. We're going to be using our own auto webinar platform because it is awesome, and it's got all these cool customizations in it that I wish you owned that EverWebinar. No, I don't need EverWebinar. This is going to be so much better than what we have with EverWebinar. I promise you. I promise you that once I get back and I get my head on straight and we get the social cards done and we get the pipelines done and we get all the page builders where they need to be, this auto webinar will just be better than anything you guys have ever seen. And I think, look, if you compare a membership platform or a survey and appointment tool, I made those big, bold claims a long time ago. I said, look, we're going to be the best in the business. And you guys have seen us work every single day to make sure we are the best in the business. And I'm feeling pretty confident, guys. I'm feeling like we've done that. So when I look at an auto webinar, I'm like, dude, we did that with a survey. We did that with a membership. We got this. This is cake. This is cake. We'll be able to blow that sucker up. That's going to be like child's play, right? So very, very excited for all this stuff here, guys. All right. So type in the chat here, how many people, I'm going to send this off to the developers to get converted over to HTML, just to let you know that when I tell you we're doing something, we actually do it. So let me just show you here really quick. Let me find that link here. Remember, I told you that I'm going to send off that new membership page to get converted, and then it's going to go to the team. Well, here you go. This is now HTML. You can see here is that membership page that I made the other day. Remember, it was a Photoshop file, and now we've gone and we've converted it into a very, very responsive HTML page. So now I'm going to pass it off to the developers. They're going to go code everything. I don't think it's going to be very hard. It's going to follow the same suit that we have for the regular sales pages. But this one right here is going to go even faster because we don't even have to code it or anything. And we've already got our free trial set up. We've been working very, very heavily on the onboarding process. So pretty exciting times here, guys. And I think this page looks great. We're going to put the same video up there, the SaaS video that we have, but I may be redoing it. I'm definitely going to figure that out in the next couple days. All right. So that's the first thing. Now, here's what I discovered. You all are freaking nuts. You all are nuts because here's what I've learned. When you get into Everlesson, you turn around and you say, hey, I got to have this survey thing too. Let me in the door on this survey thing, Chad. And what's this Easy Links thing? And when are you going to go open up Group Gamify? Well, Group Gamify has grown so big that it's no longer a gamification platform. It's now called Group Engage because the purpose of the platform now is to get you engaged with your members. So here's what I've learned. Everybody comes to me when they're a part of Survey, they got to get into Everlesson. When they're a part of Everlesson, they got to get into Survey. Everybody's got to get into Easy Links. It's just so crazy to me. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this very, very easy for you guys. And this is what I saw. Honest to God, I saw this in my sleep. And I said, you know what? I know what to do. So guess what? Here is the new survey page. And guess what we're going to do with the survey page, guys? Both of these pages are going to go to trials. Both of them are going to go to trials, and then they're going to be reoccurring commissions for you. Okay? Guys, I'm trying to get this thing to 200 comments. We're at 128 comments so far. I think by the time I get to the survey page, we're going to be at 200 comments. But look at this. Look at this layout here, guys. Can you see how these are like sister platforms to each other? And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do the same exact thing with Easy Links. And I'm going to do the same exact thing with Group Engage. And then I'm going to take a break on the freaking software for a while. And I'm just going to keep building up what we have. Because really, those are all the platforms that we need to be successful. That's it, right? And so if I scroll through here, you're going to see same exact process. These are just statistics right now. I got to change those out. They're just template right now. But you can see that create 3 different types at once, automatically link your appointment to the calendar, daily reporting, analytics. We got like this really nice SaaS look to it. 5 simple steps again, right? Because they're familiar with the steps with Everlesson. So I'm like, okay, got to make sure we have 5 steps over here as well, right? And then over here, some of the amazing things that you can do with Survey, right? So 3 types, add video, 1-click customization, qualifying answers, group response reporting, individual response reporting. Then we go into the practical applications for surveys. So you got like customer satisfaction, product research, employee satisfaction, marketing surveys, application process, online research, buyer behavior, event planning, right? Just a beautiful, nice SaaS page. There is the rock star from Survey. We've been seeing Danny just going all nuts with his business cards and everything else. So we got him there, right? And then we come down here and we go into the actual calendars. So I got brand new screenshots and making sure the colors match. We have this really nice SaaS design to it, right? Here's all the features that we have with the calendars, okay? I think everything is here to get somebody into a trial, guys. What do you think? You guys think so? And then I went and took these really nice mobile shots. So here's what it looks like on an iPad. Here's what the application looks like. And then I threw this little wrench in there. I said, your account also comes with its own digital business card. So hopefully that leaves them going, oh my God, this thing does so much, to, oh my God, I gotta have it now, right? So we have all that there. And then we're doing the same thing. Get started with a free trial today. And then, of course, we're going to have a webinar on the Everlesson auto webinar system, right? So what I'm trying to tell you guys here is these 2 pages, along with Easy Links, along with the Group Engager platform, guys, they are going to convert like crazy because I have a secret weapon. Can anybody guess what that secret weapon is? Can anybody guess what that secret weapon is? Let me see you guys' comments. I got one secret weapon. What is it, guys? What is it? Oh, and by the way, at the bottom, we're going to have all our products here. So we'll have Easy Links, we'll have Survey, we'll have Everlesson, we'll have the agency license. We're going to set you guys up where you can get nice commissions on all this, right? But somebody tell me what my secret weapon is. The one thing that is really going to make people stick around. What is it? There you go. Look at Rich. He says Jimena. Yes, Jimena is pretty awesome, isn't she? Ray says Photoshop. Dario says funnels. Acapello says Zoom. No, it's the group. Linda was actually the first one to get it. It is the group. Look at that. 3 people said Jimena. Man, that's got to make her feel good. It is the group. The group is my secret weapon, guys. I believe that I can bring anybody in. I believe I can bring cold traffic in either through Survey or Everlesson or Easy Links or any of these platforms. And I believe that I can come in here and I can give a nice warm welcome to the group. And they're going to do, you guys are going to do exactly like you did with Aaron, exactly like you did with Marlon. You're going to give them this nice warm welcome and they're going to feel a part of something. So they got the platform. They love the platform. They see people taking action. They see people succeeding. They get this nice warm welcome. They're part of this community. They see all these updates coming out. They see the crazy captain yelling and screaming and pounding his desk and doing everything he can to push you guys to the next level and get this sucker up to 200 comments, right? So we got all these things going on here, right? I think we're going to get them to stick. I absolutely think that we are going to get people to stick, right? And there's so much that you guys don't know about. There's so much. The final level with all of our programs are the live events, right? And I am working my ass off on those live events. There's so much going on with this, so much going on with the platforms, the auto webinars, everything. And we're going to set you guys up to where you guys are able to profit with all the traffic that you bring in. Right. And I absolutely think, guys, I mean, I'm just like, holy crap. Like, I just thank God for the ideas that he gives me because I couldn't do it on my own, guys. But, from the business cards to the mock-ups to the free lead gen that we have with Group Engager, like all of this stuff, it's going to make it so very easy for you not only to be profitable with the platforms itself, guys, but we're going to set it up to where when you guys go out there and start driving traffic to this stuff as well, I'm going to make sure that you guys are extremely profitable as well. Okay. And so I haven't even had time. This is just the base offer, guys. Understand, this is just the base offer. Like what you guys don't understand is this is Survey. This is where Survey stops. Survey, I know I'm in the Everlesson group right now, but there's a lot of crossover, okay? Survey stops with create surveys, applications, and appointments in minutes. That's where it stops. And now there's going to be a whole nother platform that comes out called the lead conversion system that starts with a lead capture page and ends up with a sales pipeline. And you guys are going to be able to participate in that as well, right? So there's all those things. And then there's all the upsells on Survey. Like the big deal right now has been the enterprise account and being able to take somebody like Jonathan and assign him to my appointments and then like use his Zoom and round robin. And like, there's all these crazy things going on that these funnels are massive. And I'm not even talking about the agency license yet, right? So this here was the base. And I know we're going to end up changing these pages after we go through Aaron's process, but I just I didn't design Everlesson, guys. And as I was going through the survey page tonight, I have no freaking idea how we ever sold it to start with. I don't know. It was a horrible page, but this one right here was a horrible page. Like it doesn't have the right look. And we've actually got a lot of people in on this page that have actually converted for us, but I was never happy with it. And so you never saw me in groups say, hey, go to Everlesson or anything else. I was not proud of it. I didn't like it. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to figure this out myself. And I opened up Photoshop, and I'm liking this. I'm liking having the trio series, or whatever we're going to call Everlesson, Survey, Easy Links, and the lead gamification campaign. They're all very, very necessary. They all tie into each other. And yeah, oh man, I'm excited, guys. I can't gather my thoughts. So like I said, I'm going to hop on that plane to Vegas tomorrow. We're going to hop on another plane, and we're going to go somewhere nice and warm because it's like freezing weather here. And let me come off this here. What you guys don't know about me, I'll tell you something private, is I have a circulatory disorder called Raynaud's. So I'm actually allergic to the cold. I'm not supposed to be in the cold at all. And I'm actually in the coldest, Casper, Wyoming was the coldest place in the world last year with negative 46 degrees. There's times where it gets freezing cold here. And it's like the last place that I should be with my circulation and everything. But I mean, this is where I've always been, and it's where my kids are. So before, back and forth with Vegas or whatever. So I'm really looking forward to getting out of here and getting out to some sun and just being able to clear my head a little bit. And I'm not able to sleep because I'm so excited when I see the things that I'm showing you. Like I'm so excited. We saw who was it? Somebody had some good results in the survey in the agency tonight. Who was it? Let me. Celia posted in the agency that she went out there and cut her first profit share with her client. So congratulations, Celia. But you know what? You're not doing me any good because I ain't going to be able to sleep because I'm excited for you. Like, I'm so excited for you. And then we see Danny, right? And Danny's going nuts with these business cards. Like, Danny needs to raise his prices. He has a 6-figure business, but he'll figure that out, right? But I'm so excited because the things that we're creating, you guys are taking action and you're getting results, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so I look at all these sales pages, and I look at the funnels, and I look at the agency, and I look at the programs, and I look at the free lead gen, and I look at the events, and I'm just like, holy crap, no wonder why I can't sleep. I'm going nuts, right? There's times I pray, and I'm like, dear God, I know I'm not in the greatest health. I know that I have not slept in 3 months or whatever, but just please keep me going. Just give me the strength. Keep me going, because we're definitely out there changing some lives, right? So great feeling, guys. We got to 200 comments. I'm trying to show Kim Roach how to bring in these comments, right? So thank you so much for hitting 200 comments. I really appreciate you guys. The white label, that was a very, very big deal. The deal with Celia, very, very big deal. Everything's a big deal. I did see, I can't remember, guys, I have a horrible memory. I'm sorry. But somebody posted tonight about a problem with the mock-ups. And I think the problem is when you do a mock-up, and I'm just going to leave it alone right now. Hopefully nobody's mad, but I'm just going to leave them on right now. Just because it just took a little while longer than I thought it would. And I'm pretty much like, I have to launch the lead conversion system with Anroot, but I'm kind of like done with launches. Like, I'm over it. This is where I'm most excited about, is bringing in trials every day. And really, I want to become an expert with SaaS. That's my goal. I feel like I've got as high as I can go with launches. At one time I was top of the food chain. I looked on the top of JVZoo and there's 10 spots. I had every single spot. I took a screenshot. I have a screenshot of that. And, I feel like I've done the best I can do with launches. I can't go any further. So now I want to conquer cold traffic. I want to conquer SaaS. So I'm really, really excited about, kicking this stuff off. Wherever I was going with that, I can't even remember. Okay, with the mock-ups, stay on track, Chad. See, I'm ADD too. So with the mock-ups, I think here's a problem, because we set it up to where when they log into your registration page, they get taken directly into the membership. Okay, so if you click those two buttons, we'll give you an image lead capture page, we'll give you a video lead capture page. It'll take them right into the membership. I think what he was talking about is if he enters the name and email from the email that we send out when you register, I think it's not taking you to the right page. It should take you directly into the course. It shouldn't take you to the dashboard. But I think what he showed me is it took him to the dashboard. He clicked it and it said no access. So there's one of two things happening. Number one, either we don't have the permissions being set on those lessons. I will get it fixed, mark my word. Or number two, for some reason, we're not assigning that not package, but that pricing option to that member that opts in. Okay, so wasn't something I caught because once I opted in, like I tested this very thoroughly with you guys last night. Once I opted in, I was happy. I was taken right in the membership. I'm like, beautiful, it works. I was playing with the Guns N' Roses lead capture pages and Aerosmith, and I actually, after I got off that call last night, I sat there and I was just like looking at that page. I'm like, oh my God, that is so freaking cool. Like I was the biggest Guns N' Roses fan, right? November Rain, Don't Cry, Live and Let Die, Sweet Child of Mine, Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, Mr. Brownstone, all that stuff, man. I was a diehard Axl Rose fan, right? And so I just sat here and I was just like looking at that page. I'm like, man, this is so freaking cool. And then I didn't even close it. I left it up all night and I went to bed. I muted it, but I woke back up and I just sat there again. I had my orange juice. I'm like, man, this is so cool what we created. So I can't wait to get the word out with what we've done, guys. Hopefully you do sense the excitement in my voice and you hear the passion. And that's the passion that I want you guys to have. Okay, because when you have this kind of passion, you will make things happen and you too will start speaking things in reality. Okay? All right, so I will get that fixed with the mock-ups. Big stuff coming up with both EverLesson and Survey. Also the menus, the category menus, we're getting those fixed. A lot of stuff being fixed, a lot of new development happening. We're not slowing down. We're going. We're still going. We're still going with the page builder. You'll see this new membership page, I believe, probably this week. I think that one will happen pretty fast. The SOCI cards for Survey, those should be released this week. So we'll get you guys an affiliate for that. Hold on. I just got a message come through. What did it say? Using Survey and LinkedIn that leads to a webinar to drive EverLesson. I have 4,500 connections. I'm telling you, I've given you the tools, guys. I've given you the tools. Karthik's giving you the tools. Anurup's giving you the tools. Jimena's giving you the tools. Everybody. Bob's there running webinars all the time. Rana's there doing support. We got Bonnie doing support now. If I've left anybody out, I apologize. But, Gus Sevilla, my Spanish partner, was in there. He was a big critical part to the development. Andrew Graham. Like, there's been so many people. When everybody says EverLesson, they think Chad Nicely. No, it's not Chad Nicely. Chad Nicely is just the one that can't sleep and has ADD. And besides Jimena and my kids, this is my life. This is all I have. But it's not me. It's you guys. It's you guys, and it's the partners, and it's everybody else, right? So it's kind of a big deal tonight. I just wanted to basically announce the big celebration that we have. And so to that, I toast you guys. I say cheers. Thank you so much. And I will be talking with you this weekend. So keep us posted with your success, guys. Keep this energy going. And let's get out there and crush it because we're just getting started. Have a great weekend.